Hey guys, it's me, C. Louise. Hi, coming to you today with a new tea talk. That's right. And today, my tea says, above average. Yes, 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 yes. Above average. Yes. What does that mean? What does that mean, above average? Let's talk a little. Then the first thing that comes to people's minds when you see above average is you're judging someone. You know, guys looking at girls going, "Ah, she above average, she average, she below average." Or a sister looking at another sister. She just an average girl. Oh, her looks are average. Her hair is average. Oh, forget that. Forget everybody else. Forget the judgments, and let's use this on ourselves. What you talking about, Carolyn? What you talking about, Carolyn? Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Above average. Sometimes we have to look at ourselves. We have to look at what we do, and we have to judge ourselves and what rate of average we are on. Are we performing on an average level? Are we performing below? Or are we performing above? Okay, why does that matter? Let me tell you. I'm going to talk about on a job. Okay, so on a job, there's 10 people, and you're all hired to do the same thing. And all 10 of you are doing your job. Every day you come in, boom, boom, bang, do my thing, do my job. Yeah, I'm going to get a paycheck. Everybody all happy. You all did your thing. And the employer decides, okay, I want to create a new position. And that new position is going to be just above the position of these 10 people. And I want to put somebody from this level of 10 people into this new position. How you going to make that be you, boo? How you going to make that be you if you performing on the level of the 9 people that's working right next to you? Yes, you're doing your job. That's what you get paid for. So, what are you? You're average because 10 out of 10 people are doing the same thing, getting the results that are expected of them. So, when you look at averages, you're all doing the same thing. You're average. But when do you become above average? See what I'm saying? See where I'm going with this? When do you become that person that when the employer creates a new position, that they're looking at you as one of the people who may get that position? You do that by being above average. And this is how you do it. If you're on a job and an employer is asking you to do something and you do it, you're being what? Reactive because you were asked to do something and you did it. Yay! Kudos to you. You did what was asked of you. But let's say you're learning things. Maybe you're taking a course. Maybe you're watching someone that's not in the position that you're in and you see what they're doing and you learn it. Maybe you ask them to mentor you in something. Maybe you just picked up an additional skill. Maybe you went on LinkedIn and you joined in where you can learn skills. There's a lot of ways for us to develop ourselves, to be better, to know more, to be ready for that next position. And that is what's going to set you apart. That's going to make you above average on the job. That's going to make you the person that the boss looks at for that new position. They're going to be like, I've been watching Carolyn. She's been doing a lot more than what is expected of her. Let's me talk to her. Let's see how she's done that. Let's see how she's prepared herself for that. Because that is considered self development. And we as a person are responsible for our self development. And you can always go and ask your employer, is there a possibility I can learn another skill? Is there a possibility that I can watch such and such? I'm interested in being a part of that area of the company and I want to learn more about it. Do we have any programs that are out there that I can be a part of? Does the company offer any type of mentorship? But if you just sit on your butt and keep doing what was expected of you, then don't expect more to come to you because you haven't put in any effort. You see what I'm saying? To be above average. So when we think of above average, it's not a bad thing, folks. It's not a bad thing at all. Now, you can use this, I use the job, but you can use this in a lot of different situations. You can be an above average parent, you can be an above average neighbor, you can be above average student, you can be an above average person as far as our neighborhoods and being involved in your church. Be above average in protecting our environment. I mean, how many people go around and they just throwing their trash on the ground and the trash can is right over there? Like, why? Speak up, say something, do something, be a part of something. But if we are just doing the same thing over and over again, all we're going to do is get the same results. And I know you guys heard that before. I didn't just make that up, so I'm not taking credit for that quote, but it's the truth. Okay? Now, another example could be just being better at something that you do. Maybe you have a hobby. For instance, you see these paintings behind me? Okay, let me tell you a little story, and I have to move over this way. That blue one right there with the yellow skirt, I did at a painting with the twist party. Okay, my mom, my sister, and I, we went to one of those paint nights or painting with the twist. Had a ball. Okay, but I realized how easy it was. Now, I'm not an artist, I'm not a painter, but I looked at the skills that were needed to do those paintings and I realized that I could do them on my own. So, all those other ones you see up there, I did right in my own home. And I have some more on another wall that you can't see. But an average person won't take that extra time out to go and figure it out on their own and say, you know what? It costs $45 without a Groupon to get to one of these parties. And I can take that $45, buy me some canvas, buy me some paints, and buy me some paintbrushes and do those paintings myself. And yes, you get wine with that, so I can go buy me a bottle of wine too. That's what I do. And I'm able to create a situation where if I want to bring my sister friends over, we can have a little painting party right here in my own home with some paint. So, what I'm trying to tell you guys is above average is not bad. And above average is not about judging someone else and what they're doing and looking at other people. I feel like you should take that and internally use it to say to yourself, am I below average? Am I at average? And if I'm above average, but let it be at the things that you want to do, the goals you want to reach. You see what I'm saying? The things that you aspire to be a part of, or the person you aspire to be. You see what I'm saying? It's not about, am I comparing myself with somebody else? That's not what this is about because each of us are our own person. God created everybody different. So we all have, different skill sets. We all have different passions. We have different characteristics that bring us out and make us the person that we are. So don't judge yourself against other people. And if you find yourself in a position where that's what you're doing and you're saying, oh, I'm like this and that person's like that and why can't I be like that? Then that's an internal thing. And you have to really, go into your own mind and figure that out. And when you do, write it down. Write down what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and then figure out where can I make changes. Right now I'm doing this, but if I go above, because this is my average. This is my average. Okay? This is what I've been doing. I want to get above that. How do I get above my own average? What do I have to do? What behaviors do I have to put into play? What actions do I need to take? What activities do I have to perform? Because if you don't have activities and actions, folks, it's all about having a plan. And if you don't have those things, you can't reach a goal. And your goal can be enormous. But don't think you're going to go from here to here just like that. You got to have all these smaller goals in between. So aim for the smaller goals because then as you reach each little smaller goal, you're going to feel like you're accomplishing something. If your mindset is, I want to go from here and be here, it's all this other stuff in between you got to do. So be above average in all those little steps in order to get you to your ultimate goal. You see what I'm saying? So I just wanted to speak to you about that because when I first saw this T-shirt, I was like, I ain't buying that. But then I was like, well, it's only $5. Then I got home and I'm like, what kind of tea talk can I have about above average? And then it came to me. It came to me because I've been there. I'm still there. I'm still growing. I'm still trying to be a better version of me in different aspects of my life. And what I realized, folks, is that only me. No one else can judge me. They can stand over there and say what they want to say, and they can think they can judge me, but no one else can judge me where it's going to affect me except for me. I'm going to judge me. Everybody else can say whatever they want to say. It don't mean a darn thing to me, okay? But what does matter to me is how I feel about myself. So be above average in the things that you do on a daily basis. Be above average on the things that you participate in. Be above average on your job. Be above average in your home. Take care of yourself. Be above average in preserving the body that God gave you. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we don't treat ourselves good when it comes to our own body. We eat the wrong things, and eating the wrong things can affect you. It can stress you out. It can slow you down. It can cause you to have heart disease and all kind of things, back pains. We do that to ourselves. Okay, so you have to be above average as your own person in order to eliminate the things in your life that are bringing you that stress and that discomfort. And like I said, only you have control over that, nobody else. So let the naysayers go to the left or to the right, whichever way, just move them out and, keep your boundaries and just love you. Love you and be above average in everything you do. Love you, boo. Peace out.